Stocks of protective equipment for nurses, doctors and care home staff are stable but fragile. That's according to the Welsh Government's Deputy Minister in charge of PPE supplies. Lee Waters says there's enough for the next 3 months, but warned against taking our eye off the ball. The Royal College of Nursing says there's still some work to be done ahead of a potential second wave of COVID-19 cases. Here's our political correspondent, James Williams.
Working flat out to kit out the Welsh NHS. All of the medical scrubs required are now produced in Wales, partly thanks to this Ebbw Vale-based social enterprise.
COVID impacted on this, initially by closing us because of lack of fabric and clothing within the industry within the UK. But as a result of COVID, it's brought all of our production staff back to work.
Down the road in Caerphilly, another of the roughly 50 Welsh suppliers working on PPE. When the orders from McDonald's and KFC for paper straws stopped overnight, Transcend Packaging switched its operations to producing disposable face shields.
Plus, there is a potential strategic ongoing need of other type of PPE, and we have offered to the Welsh Government our company able to produce this for them on a long term.
It's an offer that may well be accepted as the Welsh Government tries to shift its reliance on imported stock. Here's the Army around a month ago, shifting 500,000 much-needed fluid-resistant gowns flown in from China. Around 90% of Wales's PPE supplies have come from abroad. The aim is to increase the percentages made in Wales so as to make sure these warehouse shelves don't stand empty. They haven't yet, but at points it was a close-run thing. There were well-reported issues around getting the kit to the right places, with Welsh nurses saying in April they were dealing with horrifying shortages of equipment. As the number of cases falls, things are looking much better now.
We are hearing stories of where new supplies have come in, they're new masks, so that people have to be fit tested again. That's been a little bit of an issue. We have had some sporadic issues at the moment, but really we're not hearing the concerns around PPE that we were.
As the Deputy Minister responsible for PPE supplies says, there were some hairy moments. Are you confident that you have enough PPE if there is another spike?
We've got enough for the next 3 months. Of course, what we don't know is people returning to work, people going about their business, will want to have face coverings, perhaps. What we don't yet know is the impact that demand will have on the system, whether suppliers will switch from supplying for the NHS to supplying for a supermarket, for example. So we're keeping a very close eye on it. The system is stable, but it is fragile.
And if we do experience a second wave of cases over the coming months, then it'll be all hands to the pump.
Many of Wales' biggest car dealers have joined together